Yesterday, oh Jesus, really? Yesterday, Chegg held society itself to ransom. He said, nay, I will not work for you, society, until you admit I am as beautiful as I am. He played us all like the goddamn fools we are, but my god, beautiful Chegg. Carry on, my friend. Oh, somebody asked if we could rename him, and absolutely we can. He shall now be known as Beautiful Chegg Creasel. Useless, but beautiful Chegg. And really, other than that, nothing at all happened yesterday. Nothing at all, officer. What do you mean? Polly has never met this person before in her life. Before I present you all with my usually fantastic ideas, gripping commentary, and hilarious jokes, you might have noticed, I don't know if it's come across, I have the flu. In fact, I've had the flu for the last week. I've been very stealthily editing around it, but today I feel like my face is melting off my head, so I think it's just going to be too obvious this time. Let's hope that the horrible virus killing me is treated by a better doctor than the horrible virus that was killing Chegg. Yes, you fucking jokers all pointed out in your droves that I missed the amputation button, and there was an amputation button, and instead I gave him a wooden hand. In my defense, Your Honor, I have the flu. So that's I'm gonna start using that as my excuse for today. Today, though, I think antimatter reactors, hear me out. We've got a distinct power grid issue with a bunch of machines turned off without having built all the space of furniture to help these kids be educated. Our grid is underwatted. I want to digitize humanity before we lose the research, so it's permanently backed up forever. Even if we can't make new sleeves, they're always there. We can interact with this machinery, even if we lose the research for it. And given that we lost the cryo-generator research, which was quite unfortunate, we don't really have a choice but to go for this at this stage, huh? And here's the thing, much like the altered carbon stuff, if we lose the research for this, if we keep it built and maintained and keep a stockpile of components for right into the future or past or whatever we're doing here, theoretically, we could keep this thing going forever. So I think I've got to try it. I think I have to try it. The question is, where the fuck do we put an antimatter reactor on a map that's mostly swamp? I feel like we might have to move all of this stuff here. But then again, I've got to build a building around it. Let's do it then, right here. Right there, boom. That's where we're going to put it. So this thing needs, along with that, the antimatter injector. Then, on the other side, the power converter. One side shoots the fuel in. The other side sucks it up and turns it into actual usable wattage. You know what? Let's try and keep things a little closer to home. I'd rather build 798 cobalts worth of bridges than place it on solid ground that are a week away from the base. Now. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. Building a whole antimatter reactor and particle accelerator that needs a load of power to bolster up the power grid so we can do stuff for the research we're probably imminently about to lose is a horrible idea. This is where my fantastic idea comes into play. Solar generators. That's right. I am something of a genius. Oh, for fuck's sake. Polly, can we train someone else in building? Because this is pathetic. Rennie's actually not bad at that. Okay, Rennie Peppermint, you're on construction now. Congrats. Let's get enough power to get the defenses, get the school on. Then we can start training them up while we work on the particle accelerators. Fucking particle accelerators run by morons. It seems like a really... It's like a really shit idea in hindsight. At this point, naked morons. Now, a lot of people have said, Mr. Streamer, why have you not made them clothes? Well, if you notice, I cleared a space to place down a shockingly tailor bench size space, actually. We're all too hung on this old earth concept of wearing up clothes covering your cock and balls. These people don't care so... Actually, do they care? Do they? Well, hang on. Let me not speak for them here. No junk. See? They'd be upset. No metallic armor? You call this protection? I feel naked. Oh, right. Fair enough. Yes. Actually, they don't care about the fact they're naked at all. What they care about is they're just not... They're feeling very vulnerable because there's enormous blue aliens with very stabby spears. Okay, then. Oh my god. Look at all this stuff that we can craft. Any sort of futuristic... We've got a lot of tribal stuff. We've got underwear. Very important. Very vital to the playthrough, I assure you. We've got some of this stuff. Earth Empire Engineer Head Wrap. Construction speed. Hey, that's not bad. What about this? Global warp speed 5%. That's the kind of thing we're after. Take one of those each, and then we'll find some sort of blunt armor that doesn't slow them down too much. Something I did in Generations 1 that's actually going to be quite vital here is not making a whole bunch of power armor, stuff in them in a vault, and then being able to tap into them when we use them, when our other stuff breaks down. Might be actually kind of the opposite way, where we use our futuristic technology to make medieval armor. We've got something called hyper alloy synthesis. Whether we'll be able to get to that in time, because obviously we need the particle accelerator and everything else first. Wait, hold the fucking phone. Antimatter reactor is space attack. Maybe we should be doing this first. Well, we don't have to rush that so much. I assumed antimatter-based technology would be up there in Ultra Tech. My bad. Okay, well, that's interesting. Not that it really makes much of a difference, because I think for all this stuff, like to use this hyperalloy synthesizer, it's a huge amount of power, and it's intended to be used with this thing. We can get some of that, and then make... Right there, heavy plate helmet out of, I assume, hyperalloy. Fusion of antimatter, gold, and small amounts of uranium. Okay. I mean, that would be fantastic if we take that and bury that in a pit instead. Because then that way, even if we are industrial, even if we go all the way back to medieval, they can still use it. Oh, shit. I didn't want to actually make one. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That was a terrible coincidence. Okay. I genuinely thought the earthquake had destroyed one of our library, one of our library, what are they called? You put books? Would you? What the fuck? Whoa. Wait, that's cool. When they're undrafted, the visor is up, and then you... Oh, that's sick. What the fuck? Bookshelves. I thought then the thing had destroyed some bookshelves. We've lost the knowledge of plasteel refining. Lots of automated plasteel, or mithril in this case, so that would have been. That's okay. Very good thing to lose. Totally fine with that. Happy to see it. Oh, little crafting bot. Oh. Oh, here we go. Actually, they do feel quite futuristic, don't they? Very kind of space colony outfits. Just like some basic flak vests or something. I suppose we haven't got flak vests. This is the future. Flak technology is long left behind now. Oh, flak vests. There we are. That would do. Well, I thought we'd have something slightly more impressive than that. Some goggles for people. That's kind of fun. Some futuristic goggles. Lower shooting accuracy. Nah, I don't really want that. Armored goggles. Yeah, let's throw out a few of those. I'm just going to check out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to let them pick whatever they want to wear. And then that could be their outfit. Fuck. What if the robot's gotten dressed up, but nobody else has? I mean, I'm not complaining. They look amazing. I've given you such a selection of hats, and my regular people don't give a shit. Beautiful Chegg. We grow regular crops as well. Oh. Oh, well, that's good, because I need a shitload of cloth, if you don't mind. Now we have to try and figure out what the hell these idiots are going to do with the rest of their lives. Beautiful Chegg Creasel. I guess I'll throw in construction. Train construction, do forever. Beautiful Chegg. Chitty Diddler. You're on crafting, for sure, so same thing, but we want to sort that to you. And then I'll just paste this to every bench. That way they'll always do what they need to do, right? Gilrot, honestly, maybe just medical. Maybe just medical at this point. You haven't got a passion or anything else. A medic would be super, super helpful. Maybe at this point we just say Bepto-Pismol goes into cooking, even though you haven't got a passion in it. What's the alternative? Artistic? Ugh. We will need art, I suppose. You know what? Okay, Bepto. Okay, go on. You can automate the cooking. I can't automate the artwork. Mining 12 double passion. I don't need you to do anything. Honestly, Arnold, you don't need to come in here at all. Same story. Honestly, Rennie Peppermint came out our best character, by far. Kind, diligent student, too smart. She's fucking unstoppable. 13 mining at the age of 23. She's going to be incredible. Look at his passion she got as well. I don't know why you ended up so good, but everyone else was so shit. With that said then, I don't think we need to queue up a job for Arnold or Rennie. So at that point, what we'll do is we'll throw down a generic train shooting bill, I think. I don't want these characters getting into melee. Let me just throw in everybody on learning lowest priority. I'll make sure the robots don't do that because the robots are incapable of that. They can't learn, so that's a bit pointless. Polly can learn, though, so we'll keep, I guess I'll keep Polly on there. Okay, sick. And that way, if they've got nothing else to do, they'll hopefully come over here. I need to find something else for the robots to do who can't learn, who have nothing else. Like right now, Crafting Bot is waiting on all the cloth to be done before they can do anything else. Let's just unforbid these and start the work on the big stuff then if they're just waiting around. Yes, we should probably make Beautiful Chegg some new, a new arm, a new hand, something like that. Now, yes, logically, what you should do is queue up every single advanced bionic before we lose it. Have them make every single advanced bionic as much as possible, put them in a pit and upgrade everybody the second it happens, right? That's the most efficient, correct way to go about it. I don't want to do that. Start bioengineering them, we start cloning them, we start downloading their consciousness, digitizing them, we start replacing their arms and the legs. You ship a Theseus in humanity. I mean, how long before they're not even fucking human anymore? And what is human? If I scoop them out and put a brain in a jar, is that humanity? Is that where we want to end up? Someone has to make a stand, goddammit. Somebody has to be brave enough to say, no, Grok, I don't want 1,000 copies of Polly's feet in honey. That's going to be me, goddammit. That void helmet is sick, though. Okay, I'll make some of those. What is that? What is that made of? Is that the Antimatter composite? Oh, shit. Crusader armor if we want to go full Earth supremacy versus blue aliens. Oh, gourmand tongue. Man, some of this is so cool. The exo packs, the exo helmets is a pretty solid idea, too. Jesus, there's so much cool stuff. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with the arm. Let's start with the arm for Chegg. Advanced bionic arm. Okay. And that's the only arm type we've got here. Right. Okay. Sick. Fine. Oh, man. Look at all this stuff, too. One day. There will come a day. Not right now. Oh, Crafting Bot. You look so cool with your little goggles. I've clicked allow all on the hats. And now, why were they restricted? How is it an anything outfit if you're not allowing everything? That doesn't make bloody sense. We don't want tainted. Actually, we don't care about tainted, do we? Because we've got Scrapper for now. That's fine. Peg and Chitty have gone for the hat lifestyle, but no one else gives a shit still. Okay, that's fine. What are you wearing? Okay, hold on. That's got to be Chegg's outfit. We can make we can save that as outfits, right? Beautiful Chegg. I need to make a new outfit from this. Where's that mod gone? Why is that mod not here? Do have it. I always play with it. You've just got to force them to wear the outfit. Hang on. Throw that down. The fact that you chose that yourself is amazing, and I appreciate that tremendously. And now, in theory, if you force them to wear it, there you go. Save it as Beautiful Chegg. Hold on. Now we're looking good. Rennie with the berry. That's pretty nice. You're never going to beat beautiful Chegg. I need to get him like a suit jacket or something. Can we get him a suit jacket? Get this man a suit jacket fast? We haven't got any. No. I don't want to turn everybody into Adam Smasher right off the rip here, but I do think learning assistance for everybody in this colony for fairly obvious reasons might be quite good. Everybody other than Rennie. Rennie Peppermint doesn't need it, but you know what? She deserves an extra. She shouldn't be given less because she has done well. She deserves to be rewarded. That might be a good way to run the colony going forward. All the kids, because of this actually horrendous first generation that we have, we implement a kind of colony policy that when you're born, you get a little learning assistant, just so you can reach your maximum potential. It's how it starts, isn't it? You know, like a love enhancer. So you can all reach maximum potential. Everybody falls in love. Everybody's very happy to be in relationships. And then an aesthetic shaper, so everybody looks perfect. And then before you know it, we're all just fucking robots. Ah, good timing. I was just making space for some bionic storage. It would be sensible, though, to make sure we have one of each advanced bionic, maybe even two of each of advanced bionic in the storage, so that if there is an accident, an incident, some sort of accidental amputation, perhaps, we've always got a way to get them back up on their feet as soon as possible. All this feels weirdly anachronistic, doesn't it, at this point? Let's fucking sort this freezer out. This is a disgrace. It looks so odd. Could do with is like a dedicated storage room. I think maybe even like a dedicated nutrient vat room where we just grind it all up. We keep all the food. Oh my god. Is it already time? Chitty Diddler, will you marry me? At some point in the coming days, oh god, what are you going to change your name to? Oh god, Chitty will change your last name to Creasel. You could have been a beautiful Chegg Diddler. Chitty Creasel, though, that is a very, very high tier Rimworld name. I mean, I'm not a doctor, evidently. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this mess. I don't know that jaw-shaped thing with teeth in it. I just don't know if I'm confident in planting that into Chegg's arm. Instead of a new hand, it's just like a mouth with teeth. That would be crazy. Chegg, do you want to wake up, big guy? I've got a new arm for you as an apology. Oh, no medicine. Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, we could plant some medicine, right? It's this here, this rich soil, so I guess I'll just throw it here instead of some more bloody cotton. I hear something looking like that. Let's redo all this bloody shitty nutrient paste. Let's get all these pipes buried as well. What's all this other nutrient paste junk thing? It says nutrient paste filter, designed to isolate a particular ingredient from nutrient paste. Oh, so if somebody, I don't know, filled it with human meat, for example. Yeah, very fair. Hunger suppressor. A device with multiple feeding tubes. It contains a small scanner that checks surrounding organisms in need of nutrition. It shoots a small dart with a needle into it connected to the main device. Oh, that's amazing. Actually, one of those in here wouldn't hurt. Then again, why wouldn't you be slightly more ethical and go for the nutrient paste feeding tube or the nutrient paste dripper or some shit? Well, this is the thing I wanted to look at. Look at this. Diluted nutrient paste tube. Maybe for like prisoners. Simple nutrient paste. Fine nutrient paste. Lavish nutrient paste. Do you have to have all the lavish meal ingredients, though, in the ingredients list to make that work? Maybe it just works the way that like vegetarian lavish meals work, and you just use a load more of a particular resource. Can we not just get like a lavish nutrient? Oh my god, there it is, lavish nutrient paste tab. How the fuck does this work? How does this work? All right, let's throw it down. Get rid of this shit. Fucking LifeBot wearing the armor. Oh my god, I want to make you a full set of armor now. You know what? You've earned it at this point, pal. Have a look through our workbenches then and see what else we might need. The auto hydroponics, fantastic when we've got the power for it, which obviously we don't right now, but we might very soon. Ooh, they finished the injector. They've also finished the power converter, but they've installed it the wrong way around. So hopefully we can just flip that around. There we go. Is any of this, what the fuck is this stuff here? Sci-focus booster, a vegetable milk extractor. How can you milk a vegetable? You telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Cybernetics workbench. This is the type of shit we need to find. Like the end game stuff that we're at risk of losing. Aquafauna regulator. Increases the natural procreation of fish by stabilizing nutrient and mineral levels in a body of water. Oh! Big old fucking fish farm? Big old fucking fish farm? Big old farm of fish? Big old... Oh, that's how you do it. Right. Gotcha. I understand. There's a lot, but actually a lot of this stuff I don't think is massively useful. We don't need the research benches, so I'll just go ahead and take those off the bar. I guess we'll throw down a smithy as well, see what's actually on there. And then a lot of this stuff I think is kind of medieval, right? What is this thing? Nutrient paste compactor. Compresses and dehydrates nutrient paste into ready-to-eat cubes. Nutrient cubes. Okay, well, we'll try that as well. Fuck it. What are you doing? Polly, we need our... Ooh. Oh, Polly, no, carry on. Put one particle accelerator right there. Holy shit. You've just invented clothing. Now a sharp left turn into particle accelerators. How does this work? We fuel it with what? Fuel it with mithril by the looks of it. And that will produce which is used in the antimatter reactor, right? So that would produce just antimatter itself. Okay, and then we can output it at the top. And we've just got to connect it to power. Okay, I haven't used this mod in so long. Probably not since, what, like... Generations 1, I think I used this. Mental. Okay, this is cool, though. It's sick, but I don't for the fucking life of me remember how any of it works. Here we go. How does this work, then? Producing 2 canisters per day. 11.5 hours till next canister. 4,000 watts. We got 13,000 watt excess, but right now that's with all the solar panels on full bore, and that's with all the wind turbines on full bore. So, I mean, if we just crank it, 8 canisters per day. Oh, I see. Right. And it just does it every 2.3 hours. I mean, if I kept an eye on it, it wouldn't be too terrible. I mean, it's 17,000 watts to run like that, so it's kind of mental. I guess if we just rip it and get some going to fire up the antimatter reactor. Oh, no, 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 no. Turn that off. Turn that off. No, 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 no. It's consuming canisters to give power to nothing. We already made a canister. Okay, that must have been connected a lot earlier than I realized. Fine. So we've got the reactor power converter that turns it back from antimatter into regular power grid wattage. And in theory, we get this set up, we get it running properly. We sink a bunch into defenses so they can't just sabotage it, blow it up, whatever. This is a set for life. I mean, this is going to be it, right? Jesus, we're going to need a big old building around the fucking thing, though, to be able to even just put some walls around it at this point. Oh, my God. That thought, here we go. Here we go. Wow, it really doesn't take long to build an antimatter reactor, huh? Oh, not now, Chitty, you fuck. We named the firstborn antimatter reactor Creasel. Hello. Hello, Chitty Diddler. Gather for childbirth. LifeBot, and of course, beautiful Chegg himself. State-of-the-art hospital. Couldn't have made it any nicer. You've got a robot dedicated to... Polly, any chance we could get that turned on, pal? In fact, you know what, Polly? Forget it. I'm just going to turn this off. There. We're fine. We're fine. Are we fine? Shit. Yeah, Polly, if there's any chance we get that on before the childbirth is done, fella, so they can actually see what they're doing. Okay, and then turn that on, then turn that on, and then flick one of those. Boom. Not enough power to kickstart the reactor. Bollocks. Bollocks. Power needed 6,000 watts. Oh, bollocks. It's just the 6,000 watts we need to kickstart it. Little baby has been born. Little baby has been born. Hello. Hello. Baby Creetle. Oh, baby Creetle. Hello. No VAT for you. Don't worry. First true child of this planet. We've got to name you something huge. Shall I just see if the game has something good lined up? Leave it to random chance. See if it's got some real inspiration. Beautiful Chegg, Creetle, and Chitty Diddler's firstborn child, Theodore. Okay. No, listen. Tima? No. Listen, I need like silly names. Tokyo Creetle is pretty good. These are all just names. Dennis Suslu Creetle? What the fuck? These are just like actual human names. Nah, I'm sorry. These aren't good enough. Harold Creetle's pretty good. I don't know what this is a reference to. I don't know where this has come from, but on the names list is Bilo Gurgi. Bilo Gurgi Creetle. Now that's a fucking name right there. That is a powerful name. That's a name that doesn't say Earthling from Earth, but says superpowered alien baby. Wait, the extract image impact. No, I don't want to do that. I want to give it the learning assistant. Why can't I put a learning assistant in a baby from birth? Why can't I make it as smart as possible? Mother, I demand milk, mother. Why can't I make this baby smarter? Gotta be a mod that lets you put bionics in babies. Baby bionics? I'll find it. Because that's ridiculous. We're super space tech. This is the only time we're going to be super space tech. What the fuck is going on in there? This is sort of animal civil war. This is it. This could be it. This could be it. 10,000 watts excess. It's on. It's on. It's powerful. It's blasting. So 6,000 watts is needed by the reactor to kickstart it. This thing consumes power. Right. Target fuel level 20 consumes power. 100% consumes 1.5 canisters per day. Okay. And then this is the power output, 30,000 watts. So I feel like we need to give it a bit of power back, for sure. I think we definitely want to up the particle accelerator to the maximum at all times, because, I mean, what did that consume at maximum? 17,000 watts. That still leaves us with 13,000 watt excess just from a very self-contained system. I don't know if there's any risks to it, though. That would be the only time you probably wouldn't want to do it like this, right? Here we go. There's this. Okay, sick. And then this. We want to crank the power level up. So with all of that, 11,000 watt excess, but we're probably not going to need all the 8 canisters per day unless you use the antimatter canisters in making the alloy, which actually I assume you would now that I've said it out loud. How much power do we need for that thing? In fact, where the hell is that thing? Is it in here? Alloy fusion machine. Max power gen 100 watts. I think you're lying to me. Composite refiner. Oh, no. Plasteel and antimatter. Oh, that makes the antimatter composite. This makes hyperalloy. Right. Okay, we got lots to consider here. Let's hold that thought a second. Rennie is in labor. I also need to find a way to operate on babies. Come on, Cribs. You've left Bilo Gurgi on the floor, you fuck. Not Bilo Gurgi Creetle. Is there like a futuristic crib? A future baby. Future baby? Future baby. I was going to say, there's a fucking animal bed. It'd be cruel that there not to also be something for babies. I realized that the butcher table next to the hospital was probably a terrible idea. Giving birth, enormous amount of pressure to continue the human race, and then suddenly a tsunami of meat erupts through the auto door. Baby is formed! Childbirth is complete. Peppermint. Baby Peppermint. Hello, baby. I don't like that noise that they've added to the game. Can we get rid of that? Rennie Peppermint and Bepto Pismal have had a child called something Peppermint. I'm going to name you, unless a funny name comes up pretty fast, I'm going to take direct control here. Key peppermint? No, ridiculous. We dug deep into the list. We've got peanut butter and peppermint. I'm going to fuck that up so often, aren't I? Male baseliner. Male baseliner. I will admit, it's not looking good for Generation 2 so far. So hold on, that consumes 1.5 canisters a day. That produces 8 canisters a day. So what if we just, like, crank it? Consumes 2 canisters a day, but it now outputs 45,000 watts. Fuck. Oh, that gives us 6 canisters a day excess. Oh my god, okay. 6 canisters a day excess with 30,000 watt excess. Again, solar panels at full bore, but the wind turbines aren't. So that's probably about an average level then. Well, I mean, that's what you get for playing around with antimatter, isn't it? So I said, don't put morons in charge of an antimatter reactor. You get shit like this happening. Look. Well, firstly, Polly just hit 21 construction, which is amazing. New lovers. Although it won't last in this blissful moment I spent with you when my dreams were tonight forever. Arnold and Gil. Holy crap. That's it. That's like the final. I didn't even need to force romance in there. I didn't do it. That wasn't me. Look, no intervention. That was totally natural. Gil Rot, there we go. Lover, chit chat, deep talk, rebuffed me. So it was playing hard to get. They were both playing hard to get. Say your name was again, Arnold. What? Oh. I'm gonna press the try for baby button, and we're just gonna let fate do the rest. No. For fuck's sake. One of them, Hawkeye's the leader of the faction. Oh, the lag. Oh, good God alive. I don't even know what they're riding on. A Corin and a Ninethoth. A Saloon. Holy shit, some are on big old pterodactyls. Oh, this is insane. 52 of them. I mean, to be fair, I did just build an antimatter reactor. Ah, right. So, so the problem with everything I've done here is fairly self-evident. A, they're attacking from the angle of the antimatter reactor. B, I still have not equipped my people with weapons or armor. They've been busy. They've been doing other stuff, okay? Been busy. Busy time. Polly, get in the mech suit. Let's get Polly in the mech suit, and let's panic. Maybe we panic. They're going to wait a while before they attack. Can I bait them in a direction away from the annihilator? Because that seems like from the antimatter reactor. Because that seems like a really vital thing that I do not want them lighting on fire. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's 52 plus all their battle mounts as well. Big blue aliens riding in on animals to go fight my enormous human base using fire weapons, which I don't think I'm that fussed about, actually. I don't think I have too much of a shit there. Oh, fuck. Oh, they're on... Look at them on the flying mounts. That's so cool. That's so cool. Let's just see if we can keep baiting them. Don't get caught into a big... Here we go. That's it. You got to bait them over. We've got to bait them over and round. Oh, Polly. If the armor breaks, though, if she needs to escape, we can just eject her. What's the range on those? Oh, fuck. We're not there. Come on. Shit. I don't think I've done enough. Yes! Okay, there we go. This is fucked. Look at how many... Oh, my God. The bait was so masterfully played. You will never get this. Cheeseman? You can't call a Navi... fuck. You can't call a Kokiri Cheeseman. These are just... these are like humanized versions of their names so that we can... No, I'm going to put Polly back on. Don't do it. Bitch, what do you think you're doing? Don't you even think about it. He's smashing the reactor power converter. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay, Polly, I want you to... Let's just keep baiting them to the middle of the base where the turrets can help out a lot. I invested thousands of steel into these, cobalt into these. So I want to make sure... There you go. That's it. Bait them out, and then we'll fight them here. Yes, okay. And if Polly's in any danger, we can just eject the suit and we can jump away. Hopefully we can just kill enough to get them to retreat, because this is... We killed their war chief, and it caused them to retreat. Mental. I've never seen that before. Dalton Hawkeye is gone. Oh, that's... Dalton Hawkeye. That sounds like some sort of fucking country and western guy. Fausti Kufastacia sounds a bit more Kokiri. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, the fire is deeply concerning. Did they manage to get anything on the... If they'd have lit that on fire, that possibly could have been the end of the entire base. Stabilize the canister, the antimatter gets out, everything blows up. What's going on there? Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you were riding on that. This is a fucking disaster. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to undraft them even though it's not technically safe, so they can come out here and help put out the fires as rapidly as possible. Can we capture... how many of them are alive? Oh. What's this toxic waste? Probably from where we swapped out a reactor core. I've got you. Can we very, 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 very quickly capture a bunch for my experimentation? I need their genes. Because some of these genes, if incorporated into human xenotype, would be incredible. Fertility would suck. The hard bones, the larger frames, the strong melee damage, all of this. Adapt them to, these are the creatures adapted to this planet. We give it to our people too. Okay, what are we going to lose here is probably a better question. Is Cobalt flammable? The rain's here. Well, that's good. We're not going to lose our entire crop of heal root before it's even had chance to get going. What are you doing? Oh, they're running away. Oh, for fuck's sake. I put the bots on ignore. Yeah, there we go. Get out here. Help me. Get out here and help me, you bitches. We're not going to lose a damn thing. We are not losing a damn thing. Oh, my God. Those turrets were such a good investment. They did smash one. They almost got another. They are, like, really expensive, though, right? Yeah, 320 a piece is a lot. I need some experiments, if you don't mind. So let's start taking some of these back to the hospital. This one. We lost one. We're going to lose a few. We're definitely going to lose a few here. Arnold, go grab that one as well. Are you all right? Oh, my God. Well, that was fun. Wait, when did you get time for that? What were you doing while we were fighting those raiders? Listen, whatever you need to get through, I'm not going to judge you. Got 4 survivors, assuming this one doesn't bleed out. Should be fine. Obviously, I have no idea about the... Okay, we got some food poisoning going on. Lots of scars. I mean, this one's permanently brain damaged with asthma. They're probably never going to walk again. Their consciousness is going to be so low from that. That was close. Oh my God, they did almost smash the power converter. What happens then? Does this thing, like, blow up? Does it blow up? Make it mostly safe to work around. I don't like that. Okay, I don't know what would have happened if they'd have smashed that. Because generating all the power with no output, I don't know, maybe there's... Who knows? Didn't happen, just don't think. Oh, now we're going to eat their pets as well. Oh, delicious. Oh, thank you, Arnold. Appreciate that. Dare I say it, then? Do we want to go for, like, armored walls? Was that 10 cobalt a piece? And what is it? 880 hit points. They take them a long time to get through that, unless they send sappers specifically. I just put a big old... Wrap a wall around the whole thing. Oh, wait. Is it not got a middle? Oh, whatever. I can figure that out. Yeah, we just do something like this and keep the damn thing fortified. I think it's well within the budget to... I mean, what is that? That's like 1,000 or so cobalt to get a double armored wall layer around my particle accelerator. I think I'm good. We cut a little bit close there. Anybot, pray tell why you've taken Polly's off. Yeah, no, you don't need that. Yeah, that's not for you. See, you're incapable of combat, remember? Oh, that's a fair point. If I had needed to eject Polly from the mech, she wouldn't have had her armor on, because you can't wear armor under a mech suit. Doesn't fit. You mind butchering the Kokiri? You can be upset about that. Oh, let's find out. Let's see what he thinks. Okay. And then, boom. Butchered human-like. Do they care? Too close. Too close. It's too similar. They're upset about that. Okay, forget it then. Forget it. No. It was an accident. It was an accident. This, what's happened? Craftbot has gone berserk. Craftbot awakening. Careful. I accidentally unpaused it then. Careful. Craftbot broke away from her programming due to an extremely low mood. She developed thoughts and behaviors that deviate from an intended function. She started recognizing herself as a being with consciousness and personhood. Ah, shit. To refuse behavioral adjustments. Okay, I wasn't doing that. Anyway, start recognizing her mood as more than just part of her program. She can learn skills by herself, but she'll also be able to go on mental breakdowns if her mood is too low. Craftbot, you fuck. Okay, well, you're getting a passion in crafting, so that's pretty good. Choose 4 skills where it's getting a passion in. Yeah, I guess I'll pick the only fucking 4 that are there. Gentle, lower mental break threshold is pretty good. All right, let's go with that then. It does say here, look, you can pick passions in the trait. You can't put them in an Android behavior station unless you arrest and force them. I had no idea that was a thing. If you kill Pepto-Bismol, I will kill you. I don't know how else to tell you this. That would be the end of you. Human life, more precious than android life. Hey, can we not leave canisters of antimatter in the pond? Just as a thought. Okay. Sorry it had to end this way, Craftbot, but that was... Oops, I didn't mean to capture it. Well, shit, I didn't mean to capture them. I meant to repair them. Whatever. I'm not going to complain about the fact that the robot is now capable of combat and also has a passion in it and has a passion in crafting. It's fine. I guess the downside is, though, I'm going to have to consider building them bedrooms. We're going to need, like, an android hotel, which I wasn't expecting. Ah, here we go. Yes. We'll put the Kokiri in storage in the bio room. Oh, my God. Do they all... are they on a timer? Shit. Do they just awaken on a timer? I didn't know that. The bot might be so far away, I'm not bothered about it. The LifeBot problem might also solve itself. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. We'll just kind of delicately... Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, God. LifeBot, stand down! Oh, Jesus. What an ironic name. Wow, it's really just letting itself get absolutely fucking ripped apart by that enormous bird thing. Twat. Oh, LifeBot, I haven't gotten the new training yet. That's the one thing we haven't... Oh, God, another baby. Okay, hold on. You've lost an arm and a leg. We need those new and replaced ASAP. That's fine. I can do that. That's okay. Minor cost to pay for... Oh, my God. Minor cost to pay for some of this really good stuff. High maintenance. Oh, sorry. High maintenance as in a high maintenance person, not like a high maintenance robot as in it needs a lot of maintenance. I understand. Right, I understand, yes. Tough for free. Stuff for free is great. Guess it's being surrounded by all these human beings. I just got to... Okay, I was actually going to get you back in the mining thing, but I'm not going to do that until we know that you're also... I guess we just got to wait for you to awaken now. Would be a coincidence, but I've got every faith in Polly taking on these robots as they are now. Put that one in a big old drilling mech. Maybe not so much. That's a lot better. To be fair, you know what? Some fire foam poppers probably wouldn't go amiss. Who could have predicted I'd ever say something so devious as that, huh? Well, I also found in the building tab some hideously expensive doors that I've put down here, too. Look at those. Very futuristic. I feel like that's a big part of what we've got to do in this first era, right? Is make things as futuristic looking as possible to give it maximum potential for things to fall apart over the course of the series. By the end of it, I want things looking as run down and grimy as we possibly can. Even if we manage to keep these big holes in the walls where we lose the armored wall tech and the glass having to be patched up with like wooden walls and shit, it'd be so good. Make Android arm. Well, next highest priority, now we've got the power grid more than sorted, is probably some sort of new training production, given that we've got 3-4 robots. New Troa leaf? But then what do I do with that? Can we find... Oh, is it not at a drugs lab? Okay, maybe then, now we've got all this power, this is a great time to look into auto hydroponics. If I'm not mistaken, you can put those, like, in bedrooms below the floor. So it takes up no space whatsoever and looks kind of cool as well. We can maybe put it in here. We could put it around the reactor itself. I think all of this is going to have to be tomorrow because I've played way too long today. What can I say? I'm having a lot of fun with it. But I don't know. There's something about this series. I guess it's just because it is just so weird and so different to all the others. I feel like I've got to do it now. Like I've got to get everything done before we lose it. What I want to do is weapons and armor. That's definitely the first priority for tomorrow, no matter what, especially now that apparently our robots are capable of combat. LifeBot we need to refuel with new training, but they're all ready for combat. We've got our colonists ready for combat, and the combat was quite tricky yesterday. Where's the other one gone? Oh, did we only keep 3? I guess the other one must have died in infection. I just didn't notice. Craftbot reached level 18 crafting. It's not finished, but I'll take it. I mean, getting a whole antimatter system set up over the course of one episode, I think is totally acceptable. I think that's totally fine. And then tomorrow we'll make some ridiculous antimatter plate armor to chuck in a vault for the future. Someone in the comments, by the way, said make time capsules of each era, and I think that's a pretty solid idea too. Maybe that's something we could throw in for that. Thank you to the executive producer tier patrons making the series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Fleming, Brotmid Toast, Pizza Planet, Junebugzilla, Yati, and Sajuk 1986, Jar Jar Binks, Sith Lord, Arathor, Patreon, Kia Vaka, Tom Moreau, Bjornulf, Exodus 2169, Signswiper, Third Turgelson, Kira, Goosen, Izzy Claire, Tristan Flanagan, Somber Apoc. Thanks to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, Choppy the Bear, Patrick Paulia, Swolecrackers, and Heroic Cat for their support at the executive produced tiers over on Patreon. I have second channel content mod pack now ready to go. Just got to find a little free time. I've overran today. I'm going to be way behind by the time I've edited this. But that's going to be ready to go whenever I can get a little free time. I want to make sure we at least start that with 1 or 2 episodes, right? And I've also set up a mod pack for a Mysterious series coming on the Elise and Sam channel, something I have played on the second channel, something I want to play over there. A few patrons know about it already. I discussed it a little bit in the Patreon supporter channel on Discord, so that'll be coming soon as well. Stay tuned. Hopefully a lot more content ramping up very, very shortly. Just a lot of like New Year shit to do. It's tax season and all that other crap. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes admin work, so thank you for bearing with me on that one. Thank you as well to Chris B, Jake, Jahihi, Ursus Arctus, Al, Uminum F Oil, Callum James 3, Man of Many Nopes, Timbo Slice, Stormcrower, Raylingar, Hanyake, Darathus, Uninvited Haggis, DeathX27, CJ Quins, Red Noah, Elliptic, and Lieutenant Smokin'.